let's make the base plate. So we'll find the drawing. It's right there. There's a lot of holes in this one. First thing we want to do is make the block, just like the plate. So I'll make a new part, start 2D sketch, and then we will do a rectangle. Okay. The dimensions are 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. So 4 1/4. My middle mouse button's kind of stuck. 4 1/4. Okay, there we go. Fully constrained. We can finish. Now what we're going to do is extrude to a distance of 0.5625. Okay. Okay, next thing is we're going to make the points for all of the holes. There's a little trick to doing that. So we're going to do it in just a few steps. So click 2D sketch, select one of the sides. You're going to make some construction lines now. And the intersection of those construction lines are going to be the location for the points. So you're going to click construction. And so I'm looking here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows and 4 columns of holes. So I'm going to say, I'm going to make the lines. So I'll make 4 rows of lines. 2, 3, 4, and sort of 4 columns of lines. Gotta hit escape sometimes and re-grab the line tool. 2. Now it knows that we don't want it to keep making lines. 3, 4. Okay, now we got to tell it how far apart the lines are. So we have 0.375 to the first one. We have 1.5 to the next one. We have 2.75 to the next one. And we have 3.875 to the next one. Yeah. Okay, now let's do the other side. 0.375 to the first one. 1.5 to the next one. 2.75 to the next one. And 3.875 to the next one. Okay, now we can go ahead and make our points. And I'm just going to make the points for okay, sorry, so I'm going to make the points for all these holes here. Since all the intersections are exactly where I want the points, it's going to be really easy. Just click, 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 click. Nope. Click. Click. As long as both lines are black, it'll put it right at this intersection. Okay, we got all our points now, and it says 3 dimensions needed. Let me pause the video and figure out why, and then I'll tell you. I see that one of these construction lines basically isn't exactly on the edge of the base, so I could pin it to it. And then now look, we went to 2 dimensions needed. That's something like that's going on. Let's let it slide this time. So we'll say finish sketch. Now we're going to say hole. Okay, so it's automatically going to pick all of these points. But we want two different types of holes. One is a through hole and one is a threaded hole. So what we have to do is control click to deselect the ones we don't want. So maybe we make the through holes first. So I'm going to deselect this, those two, and those two. The rest of them are through holes. I'm going to make sure it's the right diameter hole, which it is. And now we're going to make the rest of our holes. Notice the sketch kind of disappeared. It assumed you only wanted to use it once. So we got to find that sketch. It's consumed by the hole feature. Click the plus sign next to it to find the sketch. Then you're going to right click on it and say share sketch. That means we can use it again for another feature. So we'll say hole again, and this time it picked all the ones that were left over, I think. Yes, it picked all the holes that were all the points that hadn't been used yet, and we are going to make this a tapped hole. 1/4-20. I'll be there, Oliver. Hang in there, buddy. All the way through. We'll say OK, and we got it. And this part is done.